Live North America event. This is an amazing platform. We've been working so hard to put this together for all of you out there. So thank you for joining us tonight. We have an amazing agenda for all of you. We're going to hear tonight from the founders, from our scientific advisory, from our president, Katy Holt-Larsen. We're going to be bringing you tools into how to, increase your business now that we're all from home. But we want to let you know that this amazing Jeunesse live platform is going to be bringing more and more of your favorite events right at your homes when you're safe and sound and healthy. We're going to be bringing to you the Discover events, University Leave events. I mean, we're just so excited and thrilled that we are able to work all together as a Jeunesse family. All corporate has been working nonstop to bring all of these, the highest technology and the best of the best for all of you. So we want to thank you for joining us. We are all in this together. We know that this is a time that everything is being questioned. We're not expecting this, but just know that Jeunesse had been waiting and building towards these kind of moments. So before we go into our amazing agenda today, we have some housekeeping and reminder rules, okay? We're going to be having lucky draws tonight. So you need to go to the bottom and register so you can be one of our amazing winners. You're going to get great products tonight. Also, if you want to see this video in high resolution, go into the gear icon on the right bottom of your screen and select 1080p so you can see it at a better quality. But also, if you want to interact live with us and with the people that are watching at the same time, at the bottom, go to the chat box and you can also go in there and register, and you can be chatting with each other, saying hello from all over, from Canada, New York, California, and just comment on anything that you want. I mean, we're here to come together, even though we're keeping ourselves, socially distant. I say that this is the time that is a physical distance because we actually be very interacting a lot socially with social media. So welcome once again. This is our first North America event. So if there's any technical difficulties, we're asking for forgiveness in advance. But, we cannot control the internet. But hopefully everything is going to be smooth and we cannot wait to start. So without further ado, I want to bring now to the virtual stage my amazing boss, somebody that leads not only with an amazing mind, because she's just amazing, but she definitely has a servant's heart, and she's just an amazing leader. She keeps the team together. She keeps everybody engaged, but she keeps constantly working nonstop 24/7. So let's give a big virtual applause to our president of North America, Katy Holt-Larsen. Hello, Katy.
Zarina, thank you so much for that welcome. And it's so good to see you. I mean, I just want to give a big, huge shout out to Zarina as well. I mean, one of the things I love about Zarina is her heart and her passion. And continually, Zarina is sending me texts when any of you rank advance, when you earn a promotion, when you do something amazing on social media. Zarina is the first to recognize you and to celebrate you. And so her passion is infectious. So Zarina, I wish I could give you a big, huge hug right now, but thank you for your hard work to bring us this first event.
Oh, thank you.
And to all of you, our North America family, welcome. Just like Zarina said, welcome to our inaugural event. We've been watching Jeunesse live events all around the world, loving Asia Pac, loving Europe, loving seeing these events everywhere. To my other colleagues, the other presidents, all of the leaders around the world, this is a phenomenal platform. Jeunesse Live is one of the best in the industry, and I'm so proud that we have this at Jeunesse. Wish we were together with you in person, but this is the very, very next best thing. And I know that as we started to social distance from each other, gosh, it's been like 8 weeks now, the marketing team was behind the scenes, our chief marketing officer, our director of events, Katie Jones, knowing that we need to provide our Jeunesse family with the very best technology, the best platforms. So they started working, and literally within about 2 weeks, they turned around this platform, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I can promise you that this is the best in the industry. We do everything at the highest level. And if you agree with me, I want you to give me some ones out there, out in the chat box. I want to know who you are. I want to know where you're dialing in from. And I want some ones. Let's give some love to our marketing team because they've done a phenomenal job. And really, I'd love to start the show tonight bringing on our Chief Marketing Officer because I want to hear more about this platform. And as he's coming on, for those of you who may not know Mark Patterson, the rock star himself, because he's quite humble. If you don't know Mark, again, some things about him. He's won 3 Stevie Awards. Mark, you've never told me that personally, but just absolutely amazing for being a Chief Executive Marketing Officer. But not only that, it really is under Mark's leadership that we have earned our 600 plus marketing events. So again, in our video production, in our product launches, in our brand launches, it's really unbelievable. And so Mark is not only a consummate professional, but he also is a friend. He's incredibly innovative and he's fun to brainstorm with and to work with. And Mark, thank you so much for being on our show tonight. And also, honestly, to you, to Katie, to the team, we couldn't thank you more for bringing us this Jeunesse Live platform.
Thanks, Katie. It's very nice to see you tonight from your home office. And thank you for saying those nice words. None of that matters, though, if we're not helping everyone be successful. And that's my real goal, and that's our team's goal. And that's why we hustled it, We just gotta keep on top of it. And Katie and everyone that's listening, I know it's been a super hard time, and I hope that you're all happy and healthy out there and being safe. And I ran into a quote that I want to share with you, and it's about pivoting, right? This is kind of what we had to do. And the quote goes like this: a pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision. Let me say it again. A pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision. So we have a clear vision when it comes to Jeunesse, and our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott, he'll be speaking later, but he gives us that straightforward vision. And I know all of you have a vision for where your future's going, for the goals that you set, for the things you want to achieve. But, when crazy things happen, and I'm not sure there's been much of a crazier thing, we found a way to pivot. And I've seen that out in the world. My youngest one, she's in 1st grade, and talk about a pivot. I'm now, in the mornings, I am now a 1st grade school teacher. And I had to learn 1st grade math again, and I had to, catch up on all the ways that they teach school today. And even her school, we were all pivoting to be able to have a seamless transition so that they can get the education that they need. And then my daughter, Bryn, she's graduating from 9th grade. So in Utah, you graduate from junior high, you go into high school. So the way they do graduation, they have to reinvent the way, everything about it. I've seen online weddings, I've seen a lot of things. But when I was talking to Katie Jones, who really deserves a lot of credit, she's the one that runs all the events. She's in charge of all events worldwide. We said, how can we deliver the same experience to all of you as when you come and attend one of our awesome events? Jeunesse is known for having world-class events. We've won countless awards for the events. Many, many of you have been to these, from the branding to the way you're trained, the way we're inspired, the DJ. We're like, how can we do the same thing but do it online? And so we looked into platforms, we looked into ways, and just like Katie said, we really have rallied to give you something that I think is of high value, something that you can really use yourself, and that you can still really feel good about going out and promoting this business, getting people excited about the products and everything that's offered with the Jeunesse family. So let me get into some of what we brainstormed about. First of all, I'm gonna go straight into number 1. The first thing we said we've got to have is we've got to have, this one you can only do 2 or 3, but most of them didn't offer simultaneous translations. And so we found a way, just like when you're at the event, how you can sit there and you can get a headset and you can listen in your own language. So we have to be able to offer that. And so the team goes out, they find a way, and we are now able to do that. And it's pretty dang awesome. And tons of people are wondering, how in the world are we doing it? Another thing that we said we have to do is, since it's online, let's make it free. We want to make it open to everyone, make sure everyone can watch and see. And that way, it's never been easier than now to invite someone to participate and to check out what Jeunesse is all about, right? When it's free and it's open. So that's another amazing benefit. Also, there's really something for everybody. So no matter who you are or where you are in the business, if you, like for instance, we can host things like Discover Jeunesse. We can do opportunity meetings. You can do, and we would call that, by the way, Discover Live. We could call it University Live. We could do Lead Live. We can do corporate updates like Scott's Exec Connect, and also, trending topics. So if something really amazing happens and we want to inform people, we can jump on this platform and share it. And so I'm super excited about how it's very versatile and anyone can use it anywhere around the world. It's also, the other great benefit is the minute that we're done, it's available to you instantly because it's recorded. So even if you can't attend live, you can watch Jeunesse live anytime afterwards. So when you get home to watch Netflix and you realize you've already seen everything that's available on Netflix, you can then tune in to the latest version of Jeunesse Live and check out what's happening in our world, right? And also, number 5, you can interact and you can also win free stuff. So like today, I think we're gonna do giveaway. We said, how can we do giveaways? We've gotta be able to do giveaways. So we found a way to do that. You can interact and talk to people. You can have, just like you saw Katie and I talking, and you can even if something's a little bit boring, which nothing ever will be, but you can actually interact with teams right while you're watching and say, hey, this is awesome. Did you hear about that? And then another thing that we're excited about is we're looking for ways we can do awesome launch events like we like to do, at the big, the actual live events, social media giveaways, polling, Q&A, things like that. We are also going to be offering and finding ways to do master classes, breakouts, just everything that you're used to. We want to bring it to you live. Now, even if this world gets back to normal, which I don't know what normal is, but if we get back to that, I still think this platform is going to be something that's going to be used all the time because it is so versatile and so amazing. But it does take a team of people, and I want to thank all of them and let them know how great they are. And they're providing a great service for all of us to be able to share the vision. Again, sharing that vision. We're pivoting to keep our vision of helping Jeunesse become the #1 company in network marketing history. It's great to be a part of this tonight, Katie. Thank you for having me on, and enjoy the event.
Mark,
oh,
thank
Katie,
you so much. Go ahead.
Did you hear about there's one marketing announcement I should make. We just released a brand new opportunity. So there's a new opportunity video that just went out to everyone, for just the English version right now. We're doing the others, but it went out tonight. So it's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Thank you so much. Yes, Mark, I've seen it, and you guys do amazing work. It probably will win an award in the next 2 weeks. So thank you so much. Again.
All right.
We love you. We love your team. So thank you. So again, like Mark said, you're just getting to know this platform, but you're going to be super impressed. You can win awards. So like Zarina said, please make sure that you registered for this event. You want to win some of the lucky draws. We have some special guests tonight. We have some amazing people coming. We have music, we have entertainment. So you guys are going to love this platform. And I'm going to introduce our next guest here very, very shortly. Before I do, I first want to give a huge, huge thank you to several different groups of people. First, I want to just say thank you to my own North America team, because again, it seems like we've been in our houses forever. It seems like April was like 4 years. We're finally in May, thank goodness. But it was like 7 weeks ago when we really started to go 100% virtual at Jeunesse. And at that time, we knew that this platform was coming, but we know the importance of events. We know staying plugged in from event to event is critical. And so in the last 7 weeks, we've been able to do so much in North America. We've had 7 market updates. We've had, again, you guys know, Scott has spoken to the Diamonds. He's spoken to all the teams. We've had over 9 Discover Jeunesse opportunity meetings. So some of our best diamonds have been there. You can bring your prospects, you can bring new team members, and we have those every other week. And so 9 of those events we've been able to push out to you. And we've had 25 of our Why Jeunesse series. That is wellness and health for you. We've had pretty much every single doctor from the Jeunesse Scientific Medical Advisory Board presenting to you in our North America audience. And the reason why, we love our products. We can't get enough of our products. And so if you have a favorite product, I want you to put it in the chat box. If you're a Reserve, or if you're a Zen lover, if you are big on AM, PM, put it in the chat box right now, because we want to hear what you love. But we know that you wanted to stay connected to the products, to share the products, to use the products. So we offered 25 events connecting you to our doctors so you really could understand the benefit of our products. So again, huge shout out to the Jeunesse, to our team. I also just want to say thank you to all of our employees. Through this time, our employees have continued to ship product. Damon and his team at the warehouse in Florida, thank you so much. Not only that, they put on a second staff, so we had day and night people in there packing, picking, and shipping products. And they got out all of our promotion products. We are caught up in North America, so thank you so much. Thank you to all of our customer support employees who are working from home. And again, we want to thank all of you. So I loved when Scott came on in one of our very first virtual events, and he shared the generosity from Jeunesse Kids that we were going to donate $500,000 to the World Health Organization. I know, like all of you, through our donations, you felt so proud. I felt so proud that our company had the ability to turn on a dime and quickly take this money that we have all donated and make a difference in a very, very meaningful way. So that's my last thank you tonight, is to say thank you not only to the frontline workers, to the doctors, to the nurses, but honestly to every single one of you, our Jeunesse family. You've been working so hard. You've been giving to your teams, to each other, and just even though we're not in person, we want you to know that we're with you in heart and spirit. So with that, I want to introduce our next guest speakers. I have the pleasure of introducing our founders on today's show. I remember the first time I met Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray. They actually came to our Utah office. I remember them walking off the elevators, and within probably 2 hours, I fell in love with them, just like everyone else does. Their commitment to the distributors is probably one of the things I love the very most, because they continually are asking about the distributors. They're asking how they're doing. They're passionate about helping all of you win. And it's one of my absolute favorite things. I love that they're committed to science. We have a phenomenal medical advisory board, and they're continually talking, learning, growing, bringing on new products, new science to our Jeunesse family. They also care about creating a legacy company. So they were driven like crazy. They are entrepreneurs like all of us, and they were committed to being the first company to reach $1 billion in their first 5 years. And they helped to make that happen, to drive that vision. And finally, one of the things that I think inspires me the most is when I hear them say they want to help ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. That's what they're committed to every single day. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here at Jeunesse. I love them. So with that, I want to bring on Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray, our founders.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the nice things you said about us. I hope they're all true.
They're all true, Wendy.
Well, we try really hard. We really do. And we think about everyone all the time. And I have calls all the time from different people, and I want to help everyone. That's our goal. When we started the company, as some of you know, we had 2 goals in mind. One was to help as many people as we could achieve their dreams and goals. And the second thing was to help children around the world. And that's what we focused on the whole time. And I think that now is a great time for many of you to start building your business and build it strong, because there are so many people out there today that maybe weren't interested in looking at this before, but now maybe they don't have a job, or maybe, they're out of work for a time and then they'll be going back after a while. But this is a great time for them to start learning about Jeunesse. And the most important thing is we have great products. And it's important that people love the products, want to share it. If you love a product, and I love a lot of our products because I've been using them for a long time, but if you love a product, tell people about it. This is a great product. I really love it. And maybe they'll want to try it. Maybe they'll want to join Jeunesse. But at least one thing, they could try the products and learn about what great things we have. And if you haven't tried our new Aloe Cleanse product, it's really, really good. I mean, I had problems when we were first starting to have, washing your hands all the time. My hands would get so dry and my skin was feeling terrible. But now with Aloe Cleanse, you can actually wash your hands and they feel good. They feel smooth because of the aloe in the product. And we have some really great products. And I've noticed that some of our countries have actually done their best months in the last couple months. April was a great month for Jeunesse. But even March, some countries did extremely, extremely well, their best month ever. So even though a lot of us or all of us maybe are working from home, there's a lot you can do working from home. And as Katie said, and Mark said, we're going to have a lot of these calls and we're going to do everything we can to help you. But remember, share the products. The people will love them. Wendy?
Okay. I see that Mark has left the scene here, but I was going to say that probably his little first grader, I heard the story the other day that someone asked this little kid why he was not in school. And they said, well, school is closed. They said, why is school closed? He said, they don't have any toilet paper. So the perception that little kids have about why they're out of school is interesting. I would like to say I'm happy to be here with North America. You've got a fantastic leader. I see, what's her name now? I see you up there in the corner. You look great, honey. But anyway, I'm delighted to be here. And I think truly this is one of the best times you could ever be in a company. Jeunesse is ideally suited for people who are at home or they're locked in. And I've said to somebody the other day, I've been sitting at home for so long and washing your hands. I said, can I take a shower now? So I thought it was just only, I had to continue washing my hands and I couldn't take a shower. But somebody told me I could. So anyway, I'm delighted to be here. And I think truly that this is one of the best times you could ever be in Jeunesse, because if you look at what we do, we are essentially the same way that Amazon.com is. You can go online, you can pick out the product you want, you can pay for it, it gets shipped to you. The person that actually sold it can get a commission. You get a commission override of all of your team. It's a wonderful time. And we've got 10 years experience doing that. So it's not something that we're a Johnny come lately, but this is something that we've got a lot of experience in our repertoire here. So we're delighted to be here and we're delighted to have you part of our team. And as I said, if you go pick out any product you want, we can have that product delivered to you very quickly and directly to your home. And so I think we are ideally suited for that. And we, as I said, anybody looking at us, they say, well, we have got 10 years experience doing that. $1 billion company with 10 years experience. And we've been delivering products to people's homes for all those years. So we're delighted to be part of this. And we expect to have a lot more people joining us because the tent is open. Come on in. We're ready to go. So
thank you.
Thank you so much, Wendy and Randy. As we say, the water's fine. Come on in, right? So we love you, Wendy and Randy. We love you. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're healthy. I'm glad you're safe. I can't wait to give you guys a big hug again. Like Randy said, we are a global e-commerce company and we are in over 140 countries around the world. We've been doing this for 10 years and we are positioned perfectly for a time like now. So thank you, Wendy and Randy. And again, 2020 is going to be one of our best years yet. And as you both know, North America has done some phenomenal things so far in the first quarter. We want to give a big shout out to all of our distributors out there who love our products, who are buying our products, sharing our products. because we've had some amazing months so far, and we're just getting started. So thank you so much. I have the pleasure now of introducing our next guest, our Chief Visionary Officer. It's been super fun joining up with Scott and Isabel around the world. If you're one of those leaders who travel around the world, you have businesses in multiple countries, you for sure have seen Scott, you've seen Isabel, you've seen Wendy and Randy. And if you've had a moment to see them backstage, one of the things I love about Scott is Scott has a great sense of humor. So if you are just getting to know him or you have some time to spend with him, please feel free to give him a schnoogie on the head. He loves that. And have some fun with him. One of the things I love about working with Scott is a huge visionary. He's incredibly innovative. He loves products. He loves science. He loves marketing, and he loves the distributors. And so it's, again, super fun and inspiring to just work alongside him and to look at where we are going next. Scott is absolutely committed to having one of the best companies, if not the best in the industry. I love working alongside him, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis.
Good evening, Katie. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm excited to be on the kickoff, the inaugural, the launch Jeunesse Live for North America. I'm going to go and be politically incorrect and say we saved the best for last, because we've been doing these incredible Jeunesse Lives all around the event or all around the world, and it's amazing to be able to connect with people, to be able to share a little bit more about our hearts, our passion, and really, to engage with our Jeunesse family all around the world. We're still here. We're still stuck at home, just like all of you, but we're still connecting. We're reaching out, and we want to let you know about all the great things that are happening for Jeunesse around the world. And every morning I wake up with a heart full of gratitude for this moment, for every day, of course, but for this moment in this time within our lifespan and what we're witnessing all around the world. It's been so inspiring to see what's happening for Jeunesse in so many different regions and markets around the world, and leaders like yourselves and those of you tuning in this evening that are getting out there and making a difference in people's lives and are able to achieve ranks and advance through the compensation plan to share these great products. It's such an important time around the world when their minds are already there. People are already thinking about nutrition and wellness and immunity. We've got great products to share with the world. But to see everybody be so resilient in the face of adversity has been truly inspiring. You look at all the new rank advancements last month. I think we had like 4 new diamonds, a new double diamond, new triple. It's incredible to see people that are out there and really recognizing this timing, because so much about being successful in business and life, and certainly even with Jeunesse, was recognizing that timing. You've got to be able to recognize. It doesn't mean anything if you don't recognize and seize the moment. And I look back at this Jeunesse journey. We recognized the timing, but we didn't just recognize the timing. We seized the moment. Carpe diem. We seized the moment. We really leveraged that timing. And I keep talking about having this mindset shift. And I think it's important because I've even tried to really live this mindset shift of going from a place of, of certainty and realizing that there's so many things that we can do to provide a stable platform for the world all around the world, but really going from a place of opportunity to a place of responsibility. And there's a big difference in the two. When you go from really leveraging this opportunity, this moment, this window in time, to a place of responsibility where you really take pride and make sure that you're leading with your purpose, right? It's important that you really lead with your purpose and you have this sense of pride and responsibility and passion to share great products and an opportunity with the world when people need a better way. People want to be a part of something bigger. People want to connect. They want to be a part of community. And if you don't know your purpose, that's okay. Guess what? Because if you're passionate about Jeunesse, sometimes your passion will lead you to your purpose or vice versa. Make sure that you keep your passion. Make sure that you don't just watch from the sidelines and what's happening in the game of Jeunesse, because people's lives are being changed. Foundation is being set right now that's going to carry people the rest of 2020 and many years ahead. So why not you? Why not now? To have this sense of not opportunity, but responsibility to get out there and lead with a servant's heart. We're here to serve others. It's one of our core values at Jeunesse. You heard from my mom and Randy, you've heard from Katie. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. We're here to serve you. We want all of you to lead with a servant's heart, to go out there with a sense of responsibility and connect with people. Get outside of your comfort zone. You know that zone never contracts again, it only expands. So get out there, talk to people, get social, get passionate, elevate your passion, elevate your level of conviction, elevate your belief, because this is the time for network marketing. This is the time for Jeunesse, and it very well can be the time for you. If you recognize the timing, you seize the moment of responsibility, and you lead with a servant's heart. Know that us here behind the scenes, we're developing incredible, revolutionary products right now. We've got incredible promotions that we're going to keep bringing to you the rest of the year. I think you all have the diamond vision now and got a real taste of what's going on around the world for the promo we just launched on May 1st. It's incredible to see people out there really taking advantage of it already. But we're passionate, we're focused, we're driven, we're here to support all of you. We want you to recognize this moment in time as your moment to get out there, lead with your hearts, make a difference in other people's lives, plant the seeds, build a foundation, achieve your goals, and live your dreams through Jeunesse. So with that, I want to make sure that I let all of you know how grateful we are for your trust, dedication, confidence, for your passion, for everything you're doing to seize the moment of responsibility to get out there and touch people's lives. We've got your back every step of the way. I want to thank Katie and Zarina, and I see Rankin was spinning some records and playing some tunes, but I want to thank the whole team, Global HQ, all around the world. Everybody has risen to the occasion with such passion and with such servant's heart, and it's just incredible to partner with like-minded, like-hearted people that truly believe with conviction in our mission to get out there and create a positive impact in this world. So I'll turn it back to you, Katie. Have an awesome rest of the event. It's an honor. I'm grateful. And one team, one family, one Jeunesse.
That's right, Scott. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. It's really good to see you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Hope to see you soon in person. Jeunesse family, if you agree with Scott that we did save the best for last, North America, give me a number 1 in the chat box, because by the way, I agree. Believe me, I'm all about our global Jeunesse family, but we love North America here. So let's give it a number 1. We're ready to jump into the rest of the event. We have some amazing content, and we're really going to deliver to you tonight. You're going to hear from some of your great leaders. You're going to hear from one of our doctors. You're going to hear from amazing folks. And I'm going to turn it over back to Zarina, and she's going to host the show. Enjoy the show. We'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you, Katie. Oh my God, I never get tired to hear from Wendy and Randy and Scott, because it's just like they're the foundation of this business, and they're just so amazing people, and it's so inspiring to hear them. And Mark as well. I mean, such an amazing creative mind, So right now, who's ready for some fun? So right now, I'm gonna bring in to the virtual stage our other regional sales manager, DeAndre Brown, for a scavenger hunt. What is it about?
Zarina, thank you for the invite. Hello, Jeunesse family. Hope you guys are enjoying our event. Super happy to have you guys. So Zarina, I have a special segment that I'm excited to announce. Who doesn't love free product? Because I know I love free product. We're about to learn about what makes our products so outstanding in today's current situation from a great scientific advisor. So we wanted to give you guys an opportunity to win some free product, okay? So I have a fun game for you guys. I know everyone's likely over 18, so that doesn't make a difference. We're gonna do our Jeunesse scavenger hunt. I want you guys to all listen closely to tonight's show, and I'm going to give you 3 questions that will be answered throughout the show. The first person to successfully comment in one comment with all 3 correct answers with their Jeunesse username will win a set of Reserve, Mind, and 1 AM PM with a value over $250. Now, here are the 3 questions. So if you guys want to take a second to write these down, it's very important. I'll give you 5 seconds. First question, which product in the Jeunesse Yes system contains blue algae? Second, Name one of the tips given by Diamond Director Mark Smith for time management for a web-based business. Third question, name one of our 3 major event brands that you can find on Jeunesse Live. All right, so those are the 3 questions. Make sure you put it all in one detail with your username, okay? Thank you again, guys.
That is great. Can I participate on that? That sounds amazing. I love all of those products. So everybody make sure that you're interacting with us and you're also signing at the bottom. So like you can try to win all of these amazing products. So talking about these Yes System products, okay? Our next guest is one of our scientific advisories with his Christian Drapeau. You know, with this social distancing, it's so funny. I will see Christian maybe 2 or 3 times a year. In the past 8 weeks, I've come together with him through Zoom videos and Facebook Live, like I would say like 6 times. So it's so great to get to interact with him and hear his amazing, you know, take on our incredible products. But before we go into the Yes System and how to position and grow your business with the knowledge of our products, let's watch this next video.
At Jeunesse, we have a system of products that pushes a youthful, healthier lifestyle to new heights. And we make it easier than ever with our exclusive Jeunesse Youth Enhancement System. Our top-selling skincare products emphasize radiant, younger-looking skin and diminish the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and other imperfections. The cutting-edge wellness products of the Youth Enhancement System rely on exceptional blends of vitamins, minerals, and other essential elements as they work with our skincare products, helping you achieve a more youthful, healthful feeling every day. Our innovative beauty products are carefully and responsibly curated by industry experts. These beauty boons help reveal and ignite every aspect of a more gorgeous you. The Jeunesse Youth Enhancement System.
Great. I love when I see those videos. I mean, really, Mark Patterson's team, they go out of their way to make these amazing videos for all of us. How you doing, Christian? So good to see you.
Nice seeing you too. Going very well.
Great. So for those of you who do not know Christian Drapeau, which I doubt it, right? Let me just give a little bit of feedback and bio on him. I know that it's amazing that you have a Bachelor of Science in Neurophysiology. So you have a fascination with the brain and the mind and how it works. But what I think attracted you more with Jeunesse was your years and years of research about stem cell technology, which I have had the pleasure of being with you in different Zoom calls with training, even like had a lunch behind stage at Lee talking about all of the amazing products behind the ingredients behind our products, right? So we want to make sure that people know what are those incredible ingredients in our products, but also talk about how they can talk and share the products in a compliant way, because right now we can build and grow our business with the Yes System. So can you tell us a little bit more about those?
Of course. And if we take the whole youth enhancement system, these are all science-based products based on great ingredients. So we can only talk about a few of them, otherwise it would be too long. But we have some really fascinating ingredients. So I decided to pick a few that I have worked with over the years, so I can say a little bit more about these ingredients. The first one, which everybody in Jeunesse knows, but I don't know how much of the behind the scene of this product is known, Reserve. So Reserve is a blend of super berries, super fruits. This is a class of product fruits that contain a class of compounds called polyphenols. Polyphenols is a vast class of compounds. There are many different subdivisions in that class, but all these products have been documented to be antioxidants. So this is why Reserve is being talked about as something for, to provide antioxidant protection. But what has been emerging in the scientific field for probably the past 10, 15 years is that many of these polyphenols, aside from being antioxidants, they also have various effects on the body that goes far beyond just being antioxidants. Benefits to the cardiovascular system, to the heart, to the brain functioning, to immunity, to physical performance, recovery, many different aspects of human health. Of all these polyphenols, there is one, actually there are a few, but among those few at the top, there's one that is really a star, and that's resveratrol, which is really the key component in reserve. Resveratrol you just go on PubMed, put resveratrol, and see the thousands of studies that show up. It has been deeply, deeply studied for the same benefits as other polyphenols, but on top of that, it helps activate some genes that are associated with longevity, protects DNA during cellular duplication, supports stem cell proliferation, stem cell transformation in cells of various tissues. It does so many things. I really think the best way to summarize the product is to say, just use it. Give it a try and see what it will do in your body, because these polyphenols will do something. If we switch now from berries to another berry that I've worked quite a bit with, which is sea buckthorn berry, one of the star ingredients in Revita Blue. Sea buckthorn berry also contains a lot of polyphenols in one specific class called anthocyanidins. And it's a berry that has been used for more than 2,000 years in Chinese medicine, Mongolian medicine, Tibetan medicine, for supporting the health of the heart, of the cardiovascular system, pancreatic function, the lung, so many, many aspects of human health. But one of the reasons why we started to work with this is that one of these polyphenols from sea buckthorn berry was shown to support stem cell release from the bone marrow, which is a normal phenomenon in the body. So all of our products, the best way to always talk about them is to just explain how they support a natural function of the body. With dietary supplement, if we have the science to back it up, that is what we can talk about. So this extract of sea buckthorn berry supports the natural release of stem cells from the bone marrow. Stem cells constitute the natural renewal system of the body. If you put more stem cells in circulation, you can help the body maintain its health as we age. Other ingredients in Revita Blue that also have been documented to support stem cells: aloe, blue-green algae that we talked about in the contest. But again, there are side benefits to these ingredients. So we talk about blue-green algae. It was documented to support stem cell release, but it was also documented to support immune functions. These are the first studies that we did, and we published in 1997. So it does not stimulate the immune system. It just supports and balances the immune system. Same thing for aloe. And by the way, same thing for the beta-glucan that is in Revita Blue. So in these days, the immune system is something that is extremely important, because when we think about it, with the kind of challenge that we're facing right now, there's only one thing that has been time-tested. It's something that has been developed over thousands, if not tens of thousands of years, and it's your immune system. So just supporting a well-balanced immune system is a really good thing to do these days. So Revita Blue helps for that. Another ingredients to me that is, I've worked with it for quite a number of years, and I find it fascinating. They are the peptides that we find in Luminous. I don't know if in Jeunesse people are really aware of the breakthrough that it was to develop these peptides by Dr. Newman. At the time, I was looking for those kinds of peptides, understanding what it could do for health, and developed some product, a number of years ago. These peptides support the natural role of stem cells in the skin. We need to understand that if you look at yourself in the mirror, the skin that you see right now is the same that you saw 6 months ago. But the skin is renewing every month or so. So it's a very, very rapid turnover. So the skin that you see right now is not the same skin that you had 6 months ago. So this process of renewal is so active that you need to support it It comes from stem cells from the bone marrow and going to the skin, support stem cells in the skin that will then be part of the natural renewal of the skin. It's a complex system, and these peptides simply leverage this very natural process in the skin. So the best way to talk about these products from a compliance standpoint, as I was just mentioning, is just talk about them from the standpoint of them supporting a natural function in the body. But what I like to add to this, and I know, Zarina, I'm a scientist. I like to share all that scientific information. But over the years, I've been humbled by this process in the sense that I think that the most effective way of talking about products is not always talking about the science. The science is intellectual. We need to put it out there. We need to say, great, Reserve is good to provide antioxidant protection and support various aspects of human health. Revita Blue is good to support the natural release of stem cells from the bone marrow, and more stem cells mean that your body can have better health. But at the end of the day, it's really what a person experiences with the product that really matters. Whether we convince somebody of taking the product, if it doesn't work, it doesn't really help in the long term. So to me, the best way to share the product is not to say something like, I had arthritis and now I'm fine. We cannot say that. But if we turn these kinds of stories into quality of life stories, to say something like, for the past 3-4 years, I cannot play golf anymore. I cannot hike in the mountains, which I love, and play with my grandkids. But now I've been taking Reserve and Revita Blue for just a month or two, and I'm back playing golf, taking a hike in the mountain. I play soccer with my grandkids. This had such an effect in my life that you've got to try. You've got to see what this can do for you. And by sharing it from a quality of life standpoint, it just talks to the heart of people so much more than we can talk to the brain. So we can share this information, but I think the most powerful is to bring it down to a quality of life issue. The last one that I would like to quickly, I think I have a minute or two to just position in here is Mind. I know that Mind is going to be part of some coming promotions. So what is interesting with Mind, because part of my PhD when I was doing it was on memory. So I've looked a lot at memory. I wrote a book in memory. It's been translated into many languages. It's not a simple thing to define memory. But if we start to dig into it a little bit and dissect memory, we will realize that we remember almost everything in our life. The problem is recall. If I ask you, what did you have for dinner, let's say last Friday, you probably do not remember. But if I tell you, well, it was May 1st, the day that normally you pay for your rent, and you say, oh yeah, true, I saw my friend that day. Oh, we went out and have a salad. If you couple it with other things, you realize that all the information is tied in order to enhance recall. And your ability to have great recall depends on how present you are when you're exposed to the information. That is where Mind has a very interesting effect. With L-theanine and the Syracuse, these are compounds that have been shown to support the ability to pay attention, to be present, to concentrate. And as you take Mind every day, then over time, it's your ability to recall that kind of grows over time with new information. So it's a subtle effect, but it's a very, very interesting product to have here in the whole YES system. So I'll go back to you, Zarina. If you have any question, I'm here.
No, thank you so much for sharing all of that information. I always love to hear from you because you put it in ways that I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but I can understand in very simple terms about our products and how incredible they are. And, I will say that we have, one-of-a-kind products with all of those amazing ingredients. And, it's true. I mean, when I started using them, I will say that, there's nothing better than for me to share how they make me feel, how incredible, like my skin looks, my makeup looks better when I put this serum on. I don't really need to go into any medical, benefits. So thank you so much for being with us today. And I'm pretty sure you'll be back with us in more of the Why Wellness and Health for You series. So good night, and thank you for sharing that with us.
My pleasure.
Okay, great. So who wants to shake it up a little bit and bring our amazing energy with DJ Rankin right now for some of our Jeunesse trivia? Are you there, DJ Rankin? Yeah.
Thank you, Zarina. We are coming live to you right now from my Jeunesse Live Party headquarters here in New York. And I want to give a great, huge shout out and thank you to Wendy, Randy, Scott, Isabel, and of course, Katy Holt-Larsen for all of the corporate staff for doing such an incredible job at bringing us all together and keeping the Jeunesse family close. So as you can tell, I have built a party headquarters studio here in my house, and I want to give you a quick tour of the studio. So just follow along over here. As you can tell, I have all of my favorite Jeunesse products here displayed. Here are all my notes. It's like a giant teleprompter that you can see right here. And we can even put the Facebook stream up so I can follow along. If you go over to this side, more of my favorite products. The live stream here with everybody that's in the Zoom. And over here, you guys might even recognize this guy. He's usually standing next to me while I'm on stage as we travel the globe and do all of the biggest events for Jeunesse. It's my show producer, Brian. You guys have seen DJ Luke before. And we have our fan squad in the back. What's up, everybody? And the one guy that, we need this mirror to help you see him. Hold on. We need this mirror. So that's our videographer. His name is Adam. So now that you guys have gotten a brief tour of the studio, I'm excited because we are going to do a giveaway. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how this is going to work. During the show, we are going to be giving away some prizes and choosing one lucky draw winner at the end of the show. If you haven't entered to win Lucky Draw yet, please just simply fill out the form below. And I'm going to start a game with you all right now. In order to win, you must head to the Jeunesse Global North America Facebook page. So if you are watching the stream from the website, open up a new tab and go to the Jeunesse Global North America Facebook page and find this exact live stream. And be ready to answer my 3 questions I'm about to give you. The comments are going to come fast, and you're going to have to be fast to win. And you might be wondering what exactly it is that you're winning. It's this right here. I'm talking about NV Shimmer and Bronzer. Well, that did not work. See, we're live right now. We're talking about NV Shimmer and Bronzer, and of course, Nahara. Beautiful. So let's get this party started. What you're going to have to do is find the stream, answer the question on the live stream. The first person to answer the stream is taking home this bundle right here. You guys ready? All right, Jeunesse family, the first question. Head to the stream, head to the stream. The first question. In what year was Jeunesse founded? You have 30 seconds on the clock right now. In what year was Jeunesse founded? Pulling up the stream right now. I see you guys. Comment where you're from also. Comment where you're from. If you guys are watching the stream, comment where you're from. In what year was Jeunesse founded? 20 seconds on the clock for you guys to answer. 20 seconds on the clock. We are moving on to the second question. Moving on to the second question. What is the name of Jeunesse's collagen product? What is the name of Jeunesse's collagen product? Answer below on the stream. Shout out to Tammy Joe checking in right now. We got Danielle Sun. Ooh, Quinmee Lou answered. What up, Tammy from Nashville? Ada checking in from Miami, Florida right now. I'm wondering what the name of the collagen product is from Jeunesse. You guys got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guys want to win this bundle right here, we are playing a game. Going for the last question right now. Last one. Y'all going to have to be fast. This is an easy one because I know you are all there. Where was Expo for North America held in 2019? Comment down on the stream right now. We are waiting for your answers. Giving away 3 of these amazing bundles to 3 lucky people who are the fastest right now on Jeunesse Global North America Facebook page.
Hey, oh my God, that was amazing. You know what? I don't know who I'm going to have to talk to, Katie, Mark, or even Scott, but I really love that studio. I want something like that built in my house, you know? That looks great. And hello to the team. I mean, that was amazing. But now, okay, we're going to go into one of the building tips or tools that we're maximizing now that we're from home, completely from home, and that's social media. And I'm going to bring in Calvin Becerra. He's a double diamond director. And what can I say about Calvin? He's not even 40 years old, and he has already built in over 90 countries, okay? And he has teams all over the world. I see him every single day on social media. But what I love about everything he posts is not only his business, but it's his lifestyle, it's his family, his heart, what he loves to do. And before Calvin comes in, I want to show a video that he posted that it just sums up everything that can describe Calvin and his passion. Can we play that video? Hopefully we can play it.
I've been spending my entire last 2 weeks all day long on Zooms with my teams all around the world, doing webinars, showing the presentations, showing the business from home, getting other people to take advantage of this opportune time right now to build a business from their own home while we're locked down. The best part about business is this: the outfits I get to wear to show my business from home.
I love that. I love that when you posted it, because it's really the way it is. I mean, right now I can see you on the screen. You look all professional, you know, and you're like doing your Zoom calls, presenting the business, interacting and keeping your teams together. It doesn't matter where they are globally, but at the same time, you're in the comfort of your home. And I know in between Zoom calls, you take breaks, you know, you do TikTok with your daughters, you have lunch probably with your beautiful wife. So how are you, Calvin?
I'm good. I mean, I'm at home like everybody else, but I'm loving it because business is booming right now. And I mean, what better than to have a home-based business and build it from your home? I mean, that's what we're supposed to do, right? Exactly.
And
Zarina, and you better believe that I have a pair of black Nike basketball shorts right now too. I'm not gonna lie.
I imagine, but I know that today, earlier, you were doing a Zoom call with Mark McDonald in Sen, right?
Yep, we did one early this morning, all the way in Iceland. We had people from Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, everywhere. So it's easy. We don't got to go anywhere. We just need to stay here. It's a home-based business person's dream.
That's great. Monday, I was on a call, a Spanish call, and Scott was in the call as a special guest. And I was telling him that I feel like we're cloning ourselves, right? Because like you can be at one moment talking to somebody here in North America, and 10 minutes later, you're talking to somebody all the way in Egypt. So it's like you can actually interact with more people all over the world in a faster way and in an amazing platform. So can you tell us a little bit more and give us like what are you doing and how to maximize on social media?
Yeah, so I mean, the coolest part about that is I don't have to go get a second passport or a third passport. I'm already almost done with my second, but I don't need to have my passport stamped to be in Iceland this morning or Philippines later tonight or even Thailand at 1 a.m. in the morning. So that's pretty cool. But you're right. I've been utilizing social media just as an amazing tool right now. I mean, I think this time right now forces us to have to get in tune with technology. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later. I mean, our kids are more in tune with technology than us, but this helped us catch up. So we're just playing a game of catch up. That's all we're doing. But yeah, I do want to talk about, you know, how I'm using social media really to be an advantage for me and my business, to attract new customers, to attract new distributors who want to be a part of my team. So let's get to it then, right? Here we go. So first of all, I do want to talk about just 3 reasons why social media is an advantage for us, right? So the 3 reasons I always talk about, and I teach this to my teams all the time, is, you know, usually in today's world, when you start promoting yourself, when you start promoting your business, when you start introducing yourself to people, the first thing people do when they get home is they look you up on social media. They look up your Facebook handle. They look you up on Instagram more than ever now. And that's how they see who you are as a person. That's your brand. That's really your billboard. It's not who the guy was at the football game talking to them in the stands, and not who the guy was at the restaurant meeting the person for the first time. When they get information, they're going to look you up on social media, and that really tells the story. So on social media, there are 3 things that it's going to do for you. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to build your brand. And building your brand means that tells people who you are, right? It's all about attraction marketing. So what they see is really what they know they're going to get. The second thing is it tells the story. And the story is right there, evident, plain as day in your timeline as they're scrolling down the feed on Instagram, as they're looking at your stories and scrolling down through your pictures. That's really giving the timeline. It's telling your story about who you are in your business, but also who you are in your life, right? People want to know, like, and trust you, and they can get that feeling through pictures. They don't want to just know who you are in business, but maybe they want to know who I am as a husband, who I am as a father, who I am as a friend, who I am as a family man. I love to travel, things I like to do. That's attraction marketing. And then the final thing it gives people when you really use social media to your advantage is it gives people confirmation that she's the real deal, that he's the real deal. He shared with me this business, he shared with me his products, but he's really passionate about what he does. Wow, look at, he's really grinding for his business right now, especially at a time when everybody is being sent home from work. This guy is hustling, grinding, working. He's showing us all the countries he's in from his computer, laptop, doing all the Zooms, how he's supporting his team. He's celebrating his team. It tells a story. So, and it gives them the confirmation that, man, if I ever do this business, I want to do it with him, or I want to do it with her, or, hey, these look like products I can get behind because this guy is so passionate about it. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is that there are two things you want to accomplish in your business, okay, while using social media. The first thing is attracting distributors. Obviously, that's why you want to use it to your advantage, right? Yes, it tells a story, but at the end of the day, you want to build up curiosity. You want them to be like, how can I get involved in what he's doing? Or how can I start using those products he's been sharing, right? There are two reasons why people go online on Facebook and on Instagram. There are two reasons people are sifting through social media during the day and during the night before bed. It's for two things. It's information and entertainment. If you're not giving information, you're not entertaining, you're not attracting nobody. You're losing followers. You want to build a following. That's really what you want to do. So when I talk about attracting distributors, the first thing you want to do is share the news. If you see me do many things on Facebook, one thing you're gonna see me do is sharing the news, right? Sharing the news of what's going on in our company, awards that we're winning, celebrating the founders, celebrating the success of our company. I'm sharing the news. I'm not selling my business. I'm not inviting anyone to join me. I'm just sharing the news. I'm giving information, right? So that's indirect form of marketing. I'm also sharing the news of what's going on in our industry. I'm promoting other industry events outside of Jeunesse. I'm promoting network marketing as a whole because I want people to see this is an incredible business, right? And I'm just sharing it with the world. The second way that I'm attracting distributors through social media is I'm celebrating everything. And when I talk about celebrating everything, I'm talking about celebrating everything big and small. That's what you have to do, okay? Not necessarily you need to celebrate yourself, but you can celebrate a lot of other things. Occasionally celebrate yourself, but obviously stay humble because that's what attracts people. But celebrate all the company accomplishments. Celebrate and recognize people achieving ranks on your team. If you see what I'm doing, I'm not just posting a picture of the rank, but I'm leaving a personal testimony of what I think about those people. I'm leaving a personal congratulations to them about, and I'm reminding them of the experience, how I remember those people. I'm leaving those people feeling good, the people that are working hard on our team, but indirectly, it's attracting other people. They're saying, wow, this guy is actually recognizing the people on his team. This guy is celebrating other people. That's something that doesn't happen in my business or at my job, right? I'm celebrating new people joining the team. Welcome to the organization. You know, I'm talking about how our team is growing faster than ever. More and more people want to get involved in a home-based business. I'm celebrating people that are winning incentives, or trip winners in our company, right? I'm celebrating each and every person one by one on my team. Indirectly, people are seeing that, man, all this is about celebrating everything is social proof, right? They know what I'm doing. They've seen what I'm doing. Now they're saying it's working, right? Here's proof. He's celebrating, recognizing people. I'm celebrating new product launches, right? I'm celebrating events that I'm a part of or that I'm attending. So celebrate everything. That's how you attract distributors. You have to let people see what they're missing. Remember, it's about creating curiosity, not resistance, right? They start to get curious about what they're missing out on. They start to get curious about what you're doing, and eventually it begs the question, and then they reach out to you, okay? So now the second thing on you want to accomplish in business while using social media is attracting customers, all right? And before I talked about attracting customers, because this is an important one, because some of your best customers, some of the people with the best product experiences eventually can become the best teammates, the best distributors, the best promoters, the best affiliates in your business, all right? But what you have to focus on is learning how to create value, okay? It's not about selling, because that's how you create resistance. That's how you put up walls. It's about creating value. What kind of value can you give someone today? What kind of value can you give somebody who's sifting through their social media and they come across yours, right? You have like literally 2 or 3 seconds to create value, and what value are you giving them? So there's a book by Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, called Jab, Jab, Left Hook. Okay, and when the jabs are value, the left hook is the hard sell. Of course you're going to sell. Of course you're going to have a call to action. Of course you're going to tell them to click the link, or you're going to tell them to comment yes, and I'll comment you back to show more. But you got to create value for us. So I'm going to create value first. So I'm going to show you a few ways how to create value. Okay, so there are questions that you have to ask yourself when you want to attract customers. Okay, and these are 5 things you can do to really dominate social media and attract a lot of customers. The first one is, what kind of questions are my prospects asking right before making a decision? Because you have to answer those in a way of giving value. All right. Most people online are just showing pictures of the products. They're taking beautiful modeling pictures, holding a product. That does nothing, by the way, for your business. Okay. You're leaving the person wondering, what the heck is that product? How do I use it? Can I use it? Can my kids use it? What does it do? Right. So the modeling pictures do nothing. All right. I want you guys to know that. Create value, okay? So this first question is just basically a buyer intent type of question, okay? They have questions that you can answer through sharing the products, through talking about the products, and you're answering their questions, but indirectly, because you're answering their questions through giving value, they're gonna say, hey, how can I get my hands on that? All right, so buyer intent type of questions. What is it intended for? Okay, can you give any information about that, right? Is this your favorite product for skin, your favorite product for hair, for nails, my favorite weight loss product, my favorite internal health product, this product I love because it gives me the energy I need? What is it for? Don't leave them with questions regarding your post. Who can use it? Can my kids use it? Can I use it? Is it for an 8-year-old or a 108-year-old, or is it for everybody? All right, and then what realistic time frame can I expect to start seeing benefits from this product, right? So, and do you know anyone else who uses it? Do you have any stories of people who are using it? There's number 1, okay? So you can create value, you can create content around that, whether it's a video or a post, you can do that. The second thing you can do on social media, and the second question is, what problems and frustrations are my prospects currently dealing with that my product can solve? Can you create some content around that, right? Create content through a post or a video that helps them solve the problem for free, all right? Attract them to you is what you want to do. If you're talking about your product instead of your prospect, you're doing it wrong. So when I talk about this has nothing to do with showing your product or naming your product. It's attracting people to want to know more. You're building curiosity, right? So let's just say we wanted someone to know more about our Luminous skincare line, all right? Here's what an amateur would do, all right? An amateur would say, here's why our skincare is amazing. Here's all our ingredients, and this is why we're better than our competitors. That's what an amateur does, all right? No one cares about your product, right? The people sifting through their social media don't care about your product until they know you care about them as a prospect. So here's what professionals do, all right? With that same exact scenario, Luminous skincare line. Hey, and you're not naming the skincare line at all. You're not making claims. You're not even, they don't even hear Luminous, okay? But you're creating value. You're giving information, okay? Hey, do you struggle with acne? Here's 5 things you can do to get rid of your acne quickly. Nothing about our products, no claims, nothing have to do with our products. It can be generic. Name 5 things someone can do to have better skin. Wash your hands regularly. Don't touch your face. If you play sports, wear a sweatband. Use oil-free makeup. Find a good face wash. Said nothing about Jeunesse, right? But I created value. And you could find better things like that online. Do your research and give them 5 good tips, all right? And then at the end, you can have a call to action. I call this a CTA. You could say, click the like button and comment yes to find out what face wash I love using most. You just gave them information, and now you've attracted them. Now they're curious, what face wash does he use? All right. You could say, click the like button and comment yes below to find out my favorite oil-free makeup line and skincare line I absolutely love, right? Or you could say, here's another post. Hey, do you struggle with weight loss? Here's 5 things you can do to fight back those unwanted inches or pounds. Said nothing about our company. They don't let me know Jeunesse yet. All right. Click the like button, and so give 5 things they can do, okay, to lose those unwanted inches or pounds. Click the like button and comment yes to find out my favorite protein shake. All right. Or click the like button and comment yes to find out my favorite 28-day plan to get my body back on track. I'm just giving you guys tips that you guys can win with right now. Question number 3. Has anyone ever experienced something awful because they did not have your product? All right. People respond to stories. When I hear my wife, you know, at the end of the night, sitting in the bathtub, or she's on the bed looking through social media, I listen to her laugh, or I hear her say, oh, or she gets sad. She's not looking at people's pictures. She's listening to stories. She's listening to people being vulnerable, people sharing stories about other people. She's relating. That's attracting her. That creates followers. People respond to stories. So maybe your prospects, and this has nothing to do with our products, maybe your prospects have purchased from other companies and they've shared with you their problems, all right? So if you can share those stories about other people's experiences with other types of products and share their problems they have it, what happens is it builds a desire within the people watching that video to think, what can I do that's better than that? Is there anything out there that's better than that? All right? You can tell the story and then share 5 things you should look for in a product when shopping for this. 5 things you should look for in a hair care product. 5 things you should look for when picking out a protein shake. 5 things you can look for when wanting to eat right and stabilize your blood sugar, right? You're creating value, you guys. Paint a picture of how much better it can be when they search this way, right? Then have a call to action. Click the like button and comment yes below to find out my favorite product in this that have to do with this, whatever you're talking about. All right. And then number 4 this is the opposite of number 3, the flip side. Do you have any positive stories regarding the products? All right. So do you have positive stories about people using your products without making direct claims? Can you share anybody on your team that might be using our products without making any crazy claims, right? Dr. Christian Drapeau had just a simple example, better quality of life, more energy. You know, I can hang out with my kids now at this age, it's like all those things, right? You can just tell a story about somebody without even talking about products. You know, my friend's down 7 inches and 25 pounds and his life is completely changed, right? She loves the way her skin looks now. Her confidence is through the roof. His energy level is increased and he's able to play basketball with his son like before. You're putting people in that story. You're helping people relate to that story and think, man, what is it like on the other side? What does this guy have to offer, right? They don't need to hear about your products at all. They just want to hear about a story similar to theirs and how someone else's story has changed because of something, right? And then you can have a call to action. Simple, right? Last one. What tips could you give to a passionate audience? Remember, they are your audience. All these people that are following you, that are friends with you, they're your audience, right? If you can get them engaging with you because you're giving them information and entertainment, you're going to beat the Facebook algorithm and you're going to fall into their feed. So the last one, what tips, right? Give fun tips that keep your audience engaged and attracted to you. They could be tips about anything. 5 tips. Make it fun. It doesn't have to do with your business. Gain an audience, and then once jab, right hook. Once you hit that right hook and you do a sell, you do a call to action, they're going to reciprocate that back because of all the value you've given them. Now they want to know more about your products. Now they want to know what products are your favorite. What are you using? They want to know more about your business, you guys. This can change your world, especially when we're in our homes right now for who knows how long. You can really create a big business like many people in our company are doing right now. So again, that's my time. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you to the entire Jeunesse corporate team for throwing this event. It's amazing. Thanks, Zarina.
Great, Calvin. I love your energy, your passion. You know, every time you come in to talk about anything, I can just tell that you do not work because you do love what you do. So they say, you know, it's kind of like more of a, you know, just something that you just love to do. And you're passionate
you're
about.
right. You know, when you love what you do, it's not work. That's the thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, whoever out there that is watching, which I know is a lot of people, can you comment at 10 on the chat? Because this is a content, you know, like a topic that I know we need to create more and more, you know, of these Jeunesse live events to give you more tools and how to keep growing with this social, you know, platform. And this is great. You really share a lot of great insight into posting and using the social platform. So thank you so much for being with us, Calvin.
Thank you,
and
Rena.
now I want to pass it. I want to show this video that the Jeunesse corporate family put together, and we put it on the Jeunesse platform, you know, social media, for Scott Lewis' birthday, and he just left a profound impact on him. He really touched his heart, and we want to share this video with all of you.
Hello, Scott. How are you?
We just want to say to you,
Happy birthday, Scott!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Scott!
Happy birthday, Scott!
Thank you for the hard work you have put into, you know, helping the Jeunesse family build this business around the world.
Bye.
I absolutely love that video because it's not only showing the faces of people that really care about Scott, but also there's no way he can have a birthday party that he can have globally everybody together singing happy birthday. So that was amazing. So now on the next part of this event, I have the pleasure to bring an amazing lady. She's a triple diamond director. Her name is Flora Lee. Flora Lee Okay, I'm sorry. Before that, we're going to bring some energy from our DJ Rankin.
Yeah. What up, Jeunesse family? It is time to play another game. This game we are going to call Race to the Finish Line. So what I'm going to need y'all to do right now is head back over to that Facebook page. If you are watching, head over to Facebook. We have another great prize that I want to give you. Step into my office. Step right into my office. Right over here, we are going to be giving away the Zen Replenish package, this beautiful Zen Replenish package. This is going to be called Race to the Finish Line Challenge. Be the last one to comment on the Facebook live stream. Jeunesse Global, North America Facebook live stream. The last one to comment after 2 minutes is going to be winning. So, over here, as you can see, we have the stream up. We can see the comments rolling in. But what I want you to tell me is your favorite thing about Jeunesse, your favorite destination you've ever been, the favorite product you take, the favorite incentive trip you've ever had, the favorite event you've ever attended. Tag 3 or more of your friends in the comments. I need great comments in order to win. You have 2 minutes on the clock. On your marks, get set, go. Come on, Jeunesse family, if you are on your couch right now, stand up, write down the comments. You have less than 2 minutes. Yeah. Shout out to Katrina checking in right now on the live stream. Amelia, what's up? I see you. We are partying inside the Jeunesse Party headquarters here in my garage. Giving away a Zen Replenish package right now. Mary says Reserve is her favorite. We got Jill checking in right now. Reserve. This is it. We got 1 minute, 10 seconds left. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock for you to comment. The last comment is going to win. Keep commenting. If you've already commented, keep writing comments. Reserve is helping to keep us safe. I love that. Kara checking in right now. Joni checking in. Tons and tons and tons of comments coming in right now. We are live coming from my garage. We are giving prizes away. This is the biggest and baddest live stream for the best company in the world. Jeunesse family, let's go. We got 30 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you guys aren't standing up right now, I need everybody to stand up. Stand up. Let's get some energy going. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shout out to Laura checking in right now. Lichu says Reserve gave us full of energy. Chirp in the house. We love Vegas. I love Vegas. That was one of my favorite events. Here we go. The time is up. The time is up. The time is up right now. The time is up. Last comment right here. This is it. This is the last comment I saw. Marisa Vesquerez. She's up already. Marisa Vesquerez, you are the winner. You are the winner, Marisa. You are taking home the Zen Replenish package. Back to you, Zarina. Let's go. That was fun.
Hey, that was amazing. I'm so sorry. Like I jumped over your session. I think that I saw the race to like finish, that I was just like going really fast, like trying to race to the finish line.
It's all good. It's all good. We love it. We love it. We love the energy. I love your backdrop, by the way. Your backdrop's incredible.
Oh yeah. Well, this is one of our amazing rooms at the headquarters. You know, I'm here like there's nobody here, but I came here so the internet connection was good. So I think I want to like get something like this in my house too, right?
Yeah,
Because I can compete with your background.
I actually have a great photo of me and Katy Holt-Larsen while you're there. If I email it to you, will you print it, frame it, put it on her desk for when she gets back to work?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
go for
perfect.
it.
All right, I'm going to be hitting your email soon.
Okay, so isn't it exciting? We feel like we're, at an expo or elite event, with the energy, with the music, with all these amazing speakers that we have right now. So now I can say we're going to go to this next topic, which is how to really keep growing the business with this amazing Jeunesse business platform. And who better to be hosting this panel with our amazing triple diamond director, Flora Lee. I met Flora Lee, I guess like 2 or 3 months since I started here in the company, and she's just such an amazing lady. She has a big heart. I know that one of the things that attracted her to the company was how they help, through Jeunesse Kids and empower other people. But I saw that you come from a financial background, but you were actually using the Jeunesse products until you realized that there was actually an amazing opportunity with Jeunesse, right?
That's right.
Okay, so can I ask you something? What was the first product that you started using from Jeunesse?
You want to know? It's still right here. Reserve.
Don't we all love it, right?
Yeah, we love it. We can't live without it, honestly.
I know. So it's so great to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I know that you've been working nonstop since you've been home. I mean, you have your husband and your kids at home, but I know you keep connected with your teams and everybody around the world. So can you share a little bit with us about what is it that you're doing and who are you having on your panel tonight?
Of course. Thank you, Zarina. Hi, Jeunesse families. What an honor to be able to participate in this first, our launching event, Jeunesse Live. Oh, I'm so blessed. When you do something you love out of your whole heart, you don't feel tired anymore, no matter how much time you spend on it. You absolutely love it because this is who you are. This is part of, I think it's my destination. This is my purpose. And really quick, I just want to have a little brief intro on myself. I was actually in financial world before I came across Jeunesse. And when people work so hard, normally they have to sacrifice something, right? In my case, it's my health. But when I came across Jeunesse products, I fell in love with it. It's not really anything else about, the business model, the financial thing. It's the product that really attracted me in the very beginning. But as time goes by, I start getting to know our founders. Don't you guys think they're so amazing, right? Our Wendy, Randy, and Scott. And when you feel their genuine heart, their real, loving intention to help people around the whole world who is looking for opportunities. And I realized, what? This is the place I want to hang out. And this is the people I want to be with the rest of my life. Boom, 6.5 years later. Now here we are. In this special situation, globalized, a lot of people get scared and fear because they don't have a plan B or plan C, anything contingency plan in their mind. So they are in the survival mode and they are looking. But us, like Sabrina, that, we talk about it, our Jeunesse people, on the other hand, we have positioned ourselves, years ago. And when you hear our founder, Randy and Wendy, they talk about years ago, they already have this set up, position the whole industry's future. What a vision, right? So we are in this thriving mode. So we are very blessed. And here we want to help to share this great news to more people. Now let's welcome our top leaders, 3 of our top leaders from the field. And they are Viviana, our double director, very young double director, very great team leader, Viviana. And let's welcome also George Cardozo, very famous entrepreneur, accomplished, and also doing extremely well now. We'll wait until I ask him questions. And also, the one and only, right? Cedric Harris, a very accomplished and expert speaker and top diamond director from our company, from Jeunesse. Okay, now, since this is a global platform, we actually are having the capability of doing many languages simultaneously. Today, why don't we just test it? since me and Viviana originally, we all come from China, we speak Chinese, I'm just going to take a very brave move. We're going to do our dialogue. We're going to talk in Chinese. But don't worry about it. For people who still listen to English, you'll be seamlessly translated into your language. Okay, let's start. Now let's talk to Double Diamond Director Viviana.
Hello， 弗拉姐。
你好，你好，亲爱的。
你好，你好。Hello. I know at home you are not going anywhere. You went to school, right? Yes. And then you have 2 dogs as well, right? The 2 dogs and 2 children and your husband need to take care of. I understand that for housework, homemakers like us, also we need to lead our team and also explore our market, and also we need to connect with our team members. The challenge. I want to ask you, how do you challenge your life and your work? Yes.
Hello， 亲爱的杰斯家人们，大家好。弗拉姐，您这个问题问的真的是非常到我心坎里。为什么？因为最近呢有很多的伙伴都在问我，说妈妈，你在家2个孩子，2个儿子，4岁，一个快6岁了，有2条狗狗，这2个狗狗刚刚才买来也才7个多月，你不忙吗？我说我忙啊。他没有问了，那你忙？可是很多人1个孩子都没有办法说去经营一个事业，更不会是创业的了。
They can
是怎么 handle 的？怎么做的？
have a business. How do you do that? So I wanted to ask them, do you want to join me? They said yes. So what join them? They said yes. So with this opportunity, I'm going to share with you how to one mother with hope at home we can still develop it through this platform. And I have I really did not go out at home, but I have been working at home for 2 months. That your children, they can walk the bed, get up, and go to each other. And in fact, I understand that. I am not and I know that some of the other people that too, they are thinking and they can take care of children. And how do I balance? I will tell you, I will balance my family and my business with this kind of time. And then using social media and using software, keep on connecting with my team members, we chat, we ask questions, we also solve problems. Only that can maintain a stable team spirit. The third is that I want to share with you that we must follow the company system. We must really go to join all the meetings and conferences arranged by our corporate. We need to join all the activities, not necessarily just for the, but not only for promotion, everything. We also share with you that we can join meetings and learn about different packages in 140 different countries and different meetings and learn about so many things, and we can exploit this software system, this platform. We can develop our business in a quantum leap. Even without going out, we can develop our team, the size of our business. Now, a lot of you ask me, how do you really operate your time? I'm going to tell you about my life in the morning. I wake up very early in the morning, and maybe my team members are sleeping. I could talk to different team members in different time zones. And then also, if I learn about their problem, I can think about solutions. And when children, or even I have already contacted my customers. So when children get up, then I would take care of my kids with the film recipe, and I'll teach the children homework and teach my children. And you know the children at home, and you know the children are like monsters. They are fighting and they are arguing, but we need to focus our time taking care of children. and then leave the business, do the cell phone, but then when the children sleeping, and then my class, and I deal with my customers. And then also, then when I'm done with the customers, also I can also chit chat with my children and also watching TV together. And then also that we will be and in the afternoon, when the afternoon 3 o'clock in the afternoon, now I start to have business negotiation of business talk with the people from China or from Asia. So the thing is that the more traffic, the more contact, then you learn more. You can show you care more, and then you let them know that you care for them. You want to learn about them. In fact, so we need to have talk. Then we can have feeling, and then when we have feeling, we will be able to actually share. When we share, then we can share profit and share business. So now, a lot of people from they can get out, or a lot of team members from Europe they can't go out anywhere, or the Singapore they can't go anywhere. That through software we can communicate with them. Our communication we could basically to learn about something and give them a lot, share with them lots of thoughts. We need to build our business with heart and this is our spirit. In the past 2 months, what do you want to get? You want to get some comfort. You want to get care from others, right? You are in this first time you want care. So that is why the care and play is ultimately our team. Now that my children get up and the schools that get up, I will think I'm sharing time with them. In California, we are so hot. We still so hot. So what do you say with children? Of course, that when we play with children, then they can focus on playing, and then after the play, they try to communicate with our customer or our team member. So that is why that any time from one scenario to another scenario. So one minute I'm a teacher, another minute I'm a mother, and then another minute I'm a business, and another minute I'm a friend. So I'm quite hard too, but I feel very deeply that at this time of time I have to have. And then I feel like my world is around me. Everyone is around me. We are really bonded very well. And I am sure that I am sure that Laura, that you know that we give country. And then we are strong posting to social media, to Facebook, and your friends can see your posting and they can share with your life. And that we are bringing our Jeunesse life to our friends. And you are encouraging your friends to communicate with you. They share with your life. So I want to say that Jeunesse is a perfect life cycle. It enables all of us to be together, to be happy together. We can develop our business and we can balance our family at the same time.
Thank you, Vivian.
很谢谢 Vivian。好，像你刚刚说的，我们是可以呢是多功能，而且呢是可以。
And you know what you're doing. We can pretty much leave the rest to God or to the universe, right? And that's why you work so hard for the last 6 years, almost 4 years, 5 years, and boom, now your team is everywhere. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, I would love to introduce us to George Cardoso. Cardoso, I know you are friends with our founders almost 20-some years, right? You know them really well. But you didn't join Jeunesse right away, but now you said, this is it. This is the best place to hang out, and this is the right people to follow, and this is it. And you have done so well. You are a traditional accomplished entrepreneur, and you have actually tried several global network marketing systems, and you are the top earners on several one of them. But this time, I'm going to ask you a question because we know everybody stay home most of the time right now, but I heard you are continuously and bringing a lot of influential, a lot of famous Latino influencers to our Jeunesse market. Most of them are organic. They're new. They're totally attracted and love to come and to follow Jeunesse. Can you share with us a little bit? What's your secret? How did you manage to accomplish all this? While in the meanwhile, you are a great dad with Nikki, the 10-year-old daughter. And we're talking about, don't forget to mention, he's the most thing he's proud of, George Cardoso is proud of, is to be the dad. Okay, now here you are, the stage given to you.
Great. Can you hear me and see me okay?
Yes, perfectly. Everything's fine.
Okay, excellent. Well, good evening, everyone. And by the way, my little princess, you know, she's with her mother because I needed to be quiet here, right? Well, you know what? I'm extremely excited. I'm really, really excited to be doing this live with this technology because, as you said, I go way back with my dear, dear friends, Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray, more than 20 years, actually. And, of course, Scott Lewis, Lucy, I've known for 13 years. I've been working with them for 13 years with different projects. And I recently joined Jeunesse, and I can tell you that looking at one of the things that I think that is really great for me to have seen how this company has evolved from all the years back and watching this company become the incredible business that it's today. It just, you know, it just brings me so much joy, you know, to be part of this family. This is my home, and this is where I am. And then now to do this in multiple languages. Aquí con mi gente latina que están escuchando, you know, I'm not going to go in Spanish, but, you know, just like Chinese, Spanish, everything. This company just keeps doing things that no other company has ever done before. I don't know everything out there, but I know what this company has done, and I'm just so impressed. And then that's one of the things that to answer your question, to get to the answer to your question, this is not only impressive for me, but this is impressive for just about anybody that is really looking for a serious opportunity. That's the key. There's many people that, you know, that come and look and, you know, okay, let's try it. No, there's no trying here. You know, we're definitely going to be number one. I have zero doubt. This company will be number one in network marketing is because they got everything going for them, especially the founders of this company, the leaders, the corporate team, leaders in the field, you know, such as yourself, Cedric Harris, Mark, Calvin, you know, the list goes on and on. That's the unfair advantages that we have with this company here. And then that's what this guy, he is a dear friend of mine now, and he saw this company. He is the number one Latino, highest rated, highest paid Latino actor in Telemundo, which is the number one network in the United States right now. He's a really good looking guy, extremely wealthy. You know, he's between him and his wife, which is also a social media influencer, they got over 10 million organic followers. So when I met this guy, I was like, why do you want to do this? You know, and then he basically shared something with me that really floored me because right there when I heard it, he was talking about Jeunesse. He told me this, for the past 10 years, he didn't want to just stay a famous actor forever. And he knows that people put him where he's at, you know, because, you know, that's really his success. He belongs to the people that put him there. So he told me, I've been looking for something for a long time. For years and years, I've been dreaming up bringing something to my people, but I have a problem, is that I have people in many, many countries. Over 100 countries, there's Latinos all over the place. We're all over the place. So they've been following him, and he's got networks in about 100 countries. And when I told him what Jeunesse had, he basically, you know, he's like, you're serious? I said, of course I'm serious, you know. And then so he started looking into it. I took him to Rome, to one of the lead events there, one of the expos. And we spoke to Wendy and Scott for quite a while. And it was just like electricity was going through that room. He basically found his home. And then so people like them, where most people, I guess what I said all that to just say that most people would actually look at famous people like them and say, no way, there's just no way. They don't need this. Yeah, they do. Because it wasn't for the money for him. It was for other reasons to get back to his people. And the clincher was Jeunesse Kids. He met Randy Ray at the headquarters. And once he found out about Randy's, just like you, Laura Lee, you know, I love Wendy and Randy. You know, they're just such an amazing power couple. And then Randy's story really resonated with him because he actually had a similar story than Randy's. And then basically, you know, he decided that he was going to do whatever it took to make that, to actually go away from being poor and having those really sad circumstances to becoming the #1 actor in Telemundo in the Latino market here in this country right now. So, of course, he joined Jeunesse, and they just recently, here in closing, another guy, he is the #1 sportscaster right now in Ecuador, known throughout Latin America. This guy has narrated World Cups, the Olympics, and all of that. And so why would a guy like that be doing this? Well, it's kind of different. He is not able to do that now. This world has changed so much in the last couple of months that he's not able to do it. So he's home, okay? And then now he's looking for something. He knew of me and my brother for a couple of years ago for another project. And then he found, he wanted to see what we were doing. He saw Jeunesse. He evaluated that for about a week, and now we're bringing him on board. I could go on and on and on. Being Latino, I talk forever, as you know, but I want to really thank from the bottom of my heart, Wendy, Lewis, Scott, the corporate team, these incredible leaders in the field, everybody, Mark there with the creative team. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do really good. So here I am, Jeunesse for life, one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Back to you.
Thank you, George. Thank you so much. You know what I learned after I talked to you now? We're going to start talking and sharing to all those celebrities. Don't be misled by who they are. And you think they probably don't want to join. But you know what? I just talked to Mark Smith. He mentioned, Flora, we are only 20 minutes away. How come you never recruit me? I wish I knew him, right? So he said everybody is recruitable. But also, everybody is willing to open the door to learn something good. And also, I learned another thing from you, George. When you deliver this great news, you have to deliver with passion, and you have to deliver with conviction. And when I hear you just now, I feel like, I want to join George. I want to go to see Randy. I want to do things with him. You know what? Thank you so much for sharing this. You just opened a wide door. Thank you. And now and I will talk to you later. Please share with me, your secret. Yeah, I need to learn Spanish too. Okay. And now we're going to bring up the last, but definitely not the least, Cedric Harris, our diamond director. But you know what? In my mind, you're more than double director a long time ago. Because when I first went to the company's convention, one of the convention, you are on the stage. And you are talking about you walking in the community in the yard, wondering everybody is working in the daytime, yet you have the time and you have the leisure to think, reflect, and enjoy your life. Then you must have done something right. That moment, it gave me such a big confidence about the way I choose. Because at that time, I'm still debating, should I choose this as my full-time, my whole life? Because this is my first network marketing experience ever. And there's so many opinions, so many prejudices against all this industry. But you are the one that makes me decide and convince one more time, this is it. I want to live a life just like Cedric Harris. I can one day walk in the yard. I can just walk and thinking, everybody's working and I'm here enjoying my life. Okay, Cedric, I know you are such a great expert speaker. You have motivated, inspired so many people around the globe, and you have a heart. You want to create positive impact to as many people as possible. But right now we're all stuck at home, right? I'm just wondering, how did you continue connect with your members? How can you continue to motivate your teams? And how do you continue to bring more people into your team? I give it to you. Thank you.
Well, first of all, Flora, thank you for that great introduction. I never knew that based upon some training that I did years ago that it convinced you to really take this seriously. So thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to get with your upline here probably tomorrow or so and see if we can work out something since that happened. I'm just kidding. And I want everybody to know that I understood every single thing that Viviana said when she was speaking. I understood every single thing. So let's get right into it. How do we motivate? How do we keep rocking and rolling currently right now in the midst of everything that's going on? Well, first of all, if you think about the technology that we're utilizing today, we've got the best marketing department on planet Earth plus Venus plus Pluto inside of network marketing and outside of network marketing. And they're proving it to you today by having 4 different people in 4 different places, multiple simulcasts, multiple different languages that are happening right now that's allowing you to be able to leverage this few hour event? That's number one, okay? Secondly, when you think about the power of the internet, when you really truly think about the power of the internet, you've got Zoom, you've got FaceTime, you've got Skype, conference calls never went out of style. You've got inbox messaging. You got so many ways to be able to utilize technology right now. That's how we are continuing to grow our team and continuing to work with our team members on a regular basis. You know, just because we are quote unquote on this virtual house arrest, I think that everybody should really look at this as a time to be able to capitalize, to be able to sharpen their knives, so to speak. Because maybe there was a few people that were scared of technology that now know that technology is their friend. Maybe there are a few people that were like, you know what, I didn't have a Facebook page before, but now I'm looking at this particular live stream on Facebook, and all I had to do was click a button and I can inbox somebody. I can FaceTime someone. I can download Zoom and do a Zoom on my phone and or on the computer. So that's how we're continually growing our team right now. And I think that everybody should take this moment when we still get back out there in the regular everyday lives. And I hope everybody continues to be safe. When we continue to get back out there in regular everyday life, that everyone understands that the technology that you've been using for the past couple of months, that you continue to do that so we can all have connections like George and grow teams all over the world and maybe learn multiple languages at the same time and continue to have this team explode. Because look at the platform. We've got the platform in 160 plus different countries. So let's all take advantage of it. So that's it, Flora. I'm going to pass it back over to you. I know we've got a phenomenal group of speakers that are coming behind us. And I just want to thank everybody for their time of being here tonight. Super duper shout out to Wendy, Randy, and Scott, and everybody that's on the team that's making this live stream happen. Bye for now.
Thank you, Cedric. You know, I want to tell all our Jeunesse members, we have not rehearsed at all. We don't even know what question we're going to raise in this interview, but we are also passionate. You know why? Because it's from the bottom of our heart, because we're in it. We felt it. And we want you to feel it as well, because it's such a great thing around there. There's still good things around, like Jeunesse, but you just have to go out and search for it. For us, we just have to go out and share it. Our real competitive advantage is not only the product, it's not only our platform, the stimulus, compensation, is really more about our people, our teams, our hearts. So if we are not part of the last 10 years, grand past achievement, let's definitely be part of the next 10 years, okay? This is not just the opportunity out after the crisis, it's our responsibility. So let's take it on our shoulder and let's move forward. Okay, I'm so grateful that you guys spend the time with us, and I definitely learned a lot from you. Now back to Zarina. Thank you.
Just kind of like letting people know who everybody on that panel are, because they're so different from each other, but they all have one thing in common, and it's that they found a home in Jeunesse and they love it. And once you feel that you found a place that you're comfortable and that you feel that you have a mission and that you're building upon that, those people are here to stay. So I am so happy that we're all part of the same team. So thank you so much, Flora. God bless, stay safe, stay home, and a lot of big hugs to your family.
Love you guys. Thank you. One team, one family, one Jeunesse, and forever. Yes. On this uncertain time, we need something stable and certain. This is Jeunesse.
That's great. That's great.
Thank you,
Flora. Well, now that we have heard about, we heard from the founders, from Scott, from Katie, from Calvin about social media, this great panel that gave us so much insight on how to keep moving forward with our business. I want to bring this next Diamond Director. He's a Diamond Director that I would say they're part of a power couple. And this is Mark and Tammy Smith. They have been working nonstop for many, many years. They're in over 20 countries right now, and they have built and helped more than 1 million distributors worldwide. But one thing that I wanted to bring Mark to talk about this next topic is because he's actually an ex-combat medic from the Navy. So he's one of the most organized people I've ever met in network marketing. And he's just amazing. He has a big heart, and him and his wife are always just so engaged with their teams. They're constantly doing Zoom calls. They have their own website. They connect through social media. And he's just an amazing person, a father, a husband, and a leader. So now we're going to bring Mark Smith to talk to us about, now that we're from home, right? We have this amazing business that we're managing from home. So tell us, how are you organizing your time to be able to juggle everything that you do?
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Zarina, and just an awesome time here today. Great information, and I'm going to kind of lay it all out for you and talk about time management. I'm a little anal retentive on being organized and kind of planning. I think it's probably something that most people run away from. But I have kind of a saying: when you're set up for success, you're much more likely to actually succeed. I know that should be something that should be pretty easy to understand, but the reality of it is most people don't set themselves up for success. And one of those things is daily management, time management. And I just think that, sometimes when people start to work from home or they desire to work from home, there are some things that you need to kind of reprogram yourself with when you work from home. You have to adjust that, you don't have that routine schedule of going to work at a certain time, eating lunch at a certain time, coming home at a certain time, and repeat, right? And you might say, well, that's great. That's not what I want, right? I don't want that regular routine, in traditional corporate America, if it would, or, working an office job or running a traditional business. I want that flexibility and freedom of working from home. Well, it's a double-edged sword. When I first left the military, I went full-time in direct sales. I would say I probably fell flat on my face because I didn't have the training on how do you work from home, right? You now don't have a boss, you don't have a schedule. And so for me, I just kind of hung out for a little bit, watched a little daytime soaps. I don't know if that's still a thing, but, I found myself doing things I don't even do. And I realized that I had to take what I had learned in the military immediately to implement it into this business so that I could really have that roadmap, that pathing, to be able to get through the day and get the things done that I wanted to get done. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you 4 things that can help you on your quest. We call it achievement, okay? And whatever achievement means to you, it means different things to different people. But I'm going to give you four things that are going to be very important to achievement. The first is a vision statement, okay? Now I'm going to get into the nitty gritty and the micro, what you do every single day. But it first starts with, what is your vision? That's why it's step 1. Do you have a vision statement? A vision statement is a 5 to 10 year in present time talking, okay, in present tense. And you're talking out loud as if it's already happened. And I encourage you to write this vision statement as if you've already achieved it. What would it be like? I have one of my journals here on my table. I was actually going to read it, but I can pretty much recite it because I've read it so many times. I will set a goal. For example, I had a big vision of someday owning a house in Hawaii. I was stationed there in the military for many, many years. I met my wife in Hawaii. We go there 3-4 times a year. Our kids have pretty much grown up in Hawaii every single holiday, every single break from school. And so our goal, we set a 10-year goal to buy a home in Hawaii. And so that was a vision statement. When we sat down and wrote that vision statement, we literally wrote, today, this is the date. It's December of 2010. We're at our house here in Kailua Beach. It's a great day. It's 80 degrees. The trade winds are blowing. The papaya trees have tons of papayas on them. We're heading to the farmer's market today in Kailua. We're going to head to the beach later and do some stand-up paddling. We literally wrote it like that. Now, that sometimes sounds cheesy to people, right? Sometimes, and I'm one of those guys, right? In the very beginning of direct sales, when someone said, make a dream board and write a vision statement, I was one of those guys that was like, look, I am struggling financially. I do not need to be motivated. I need to learn how to make money. And I failed. Okay. I'm here to tell you, be very transparent. I failed. I struggled with it. And so eventually when I failed enough, I said, let me try this thing out. Let me do it. Let me create a dream board. Let me do one of these vision statements. And that's when what many people call the law of attraction started to happen. The things that you started to talk into existence, the things you put in your subconscious brain tend to your subconscious brain is pretty amazing. It attracts things in your life to help you on that quest to accomplish your vision statement. So what's your mission? What's your purpose? Okay. So step one is definitely having a vision statement. Where are you 3 to 5 years from now? I'm sorry, 5 to 10 years from now, talk in the present tense. Number two is annual goals. Okay. You've got to plan your year before the year begins. Okay. You got to plan your year before the year begins. What a novel idea. Most of us, we toast the champagne or the apple juice in our New Year's resolution, and we're going to accomplish this and we're going to accomplish that. And then 4, 5, 6 months into the year, we really haven't planned the year yet. And then it's the end of the year, the holidays come, we say, man, I'm bummed out this year. I didn't hit my goals. And, next thing you know, it's the next New Year's Eve party. Well, what that is we don't plan the year before the year begins. Okay, if you enter the new year not planning it before it begins, how would we possibly expect to be able to have that success, right? And so annual goals are a must. So that's the second thing. And these are, 3 to 5 goals that are related to your vision statement. Okay, 3 to 5 goals that are related to your vision statement, almost action steps, if you would, to help you accomplish that vision statement. Number 3 are monthly plans. Okay, this is where you start getting down into the nitty gritty of how do I accomplish this, these annual goals, and how do I get closer to my vision statement that's maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now. How am I going to accomplish that? Well, I've always been taught, set that big goal and work yourself backwards from that goal to annual goals, to monthly goals, to weekly goals, to daily goals, and daily actions, right? And so that's all we're doing here. We have a vision statement, then we have annual goals. We set up these goals, and then we go into what we call monthly plans, and that's number 3. What are your monthly plans? You have to plan your month before the month begins. You see the trend here, right? Plan your year before the year begins. Plan your month before the month begins. And I got to tell you, it's an amazing experience when you go into a month and you've already had it planned. I mean, talk about lowering the stress, lowering the anxiety of getting all this work done. And do I have enough time for the kids? Do I have enough time for my spouse? Do I have enough time for myself? Enough time for my health goals? Well, look, you can have everything you want if you plan for it, but you've got to plan for it. And that's what this skill set is. Now, these monthly plans, they'll filter down from your vision statements, your annual goals, into what you would need to be doing monthly to be able to accomplish these things. And what I do with monthly goals, and I mean, this is kind of where the rubber meets the road, is you transfer your monthly goals into daily activity. Okay, these are the daily activities. We call them HPAs, or high payoff activities. I'm going to take a moment on this. Just think about this for a second. Most people that work from home, and some of you are working from home right now for the very first time, you wake up, okay, 9 o'clock, 10 a.m., working from home. The boss doesn't know that I slept in late. Maybe you're eating your first or your second breakfast of the day. We're going to talk about that as well. You go, you check some email, you pet the dog, you play Frisbee with the dog, you sketch on your board all the things you want to accomplish in your life. And then it's time for lunch, or your second lunch. And then, maybe it's a noontime nap. And then the next thing you know, it's 6 o'clock, you're cooking dinner, repeat, okay? High payoff activities are not sitting on the couch, playing Frisbee, doodling on a piece of paper what you want to accomplish. High payoff activities are what are the single most important things in your business. They're going to propel you to accomplish your weekly goals, your monthly goals, right? Your yearly goals, your annual goals, and then get you on track for your vision statement to get you to what that is, okay? That whatever that is, everybody's vision is different, right? And so that's what happens when you plan your day before the day begins, okay? You're watching this perpetual motion, and so now we've got it into a day. What do I do today? What do I do tomorrow that'll perpetuate me all the way through that vision statement? And so number 4, in daily actions, I do not go to bed before I open my planner. And in my planner, I literally write down everything I need to accomplish that next day. And so I review my calendar. I like to take it from a paper calendar, and I use a paper calendar. I'm old school, but I use my phone as a digital reminder. I like the art of writing things down, transferring it to the next day, transferring it to the next week, like getting all the senses involved there. And what I do is and this could be 10 at night, 11 at night, midnight, it doesn't matter. I do not go to bed till I plan my day before the day begins. This is something that my one of my mentors, David Bird, my business coach of 15 plus years. Mark, do not go to sleep without planning the next day. When you wake up that next morning, and if you haven't planned that day is done. It's wasted. You are not going to perform high payoff activities. And what are high payoff activities in our business? Well, look, we acquire customers and we acquire distributors to go acquire more customers, right? And so our high payoff activities are, what are you doing to get more customers, and what are you doing to bring on more distributors, and what are you doing to train your distributors to do the same? That's the HPAs. That's the high payoff activities. Now, there's some others that are mixed in there, but not that many more, okay? Not drawing on the whiteboard, not rearranging your desk, not taking a nap at noon. High payoff activities. What's going to move the needle is what we like to say. And so it creates a routine. And so I'm going to just kind of leave you with a couple things. And I worked from home now for 18 straight years, okay? And myself and my wife. And if you don't have a routine, it'll be a blink of an eye where weeks turn go by like days. Okay, I mean, just like lightning fast. Months will start going by like this. The next thing you know, it's the end of the year. The next thing you know, it's 3 years later. You're looking at your vision statement and you go, where did the last 5 years go in my life? Okay, so you've got to have a routine. So one, wake up the same time every day. Doesn't matter if you don't have a boss, because you're your own boss. You wanted that, right? You wanted that freedom, but be true to yourself. Eat healthy. When you work from home, it's easy to just start stopping by that fridge. Maybe you need to, like me, I could eat all day long, put a lock on that fridge, but eat healthy, because it's just so much easier to become unhealthy, because you don't have that normal in and out of the house, going to a regular job, doing 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, just in your daily routine. And it's just easy to just, quite frankly, eat all day, okay? Work out, okay? Have a daily routine. Work out, get on a bike. You probably see some of my fitness equipment back there. Okay, there it is right there. And so, if you don't have equipment at home, don't make that your excuse, okay? All excuses are equal. You can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can walk around your yard, you can go walk around the neighborhood. Do something, stay active. Very, very, very important to do that, okay? So eat healthy. Self-development, okay? Especially for those of you who've never really worked from home like this, you've got to be putting positive things in your head. Being in the military for a long time, I had a lot of times in my life that I was alone. You're not around your friends, you're not around your family, you're not around your parents. Sometimes you're in some just different type of difficult situations, and you get lonely, and flat out you get depressed. I know what depression feels like. You're there and you're kind of, you're by yourself. And so personal development or self-development is absolutely critical. Read good things, okay? Not the things that are all the crazy, negative stuff that's in the newspapers and stuff that's not going to, propel you towards your vision statement. Read books that are going to, do good by you. Okay. 10 pages of a good book a day. Stay on track with your goals with the plan we talked about. Ready for this one? Plan time off. Okay. Plan time off. I know that sounds crazy, but when you work from home, you can get into this vicious cycle of 7 days a week, 7 days a week, 7 days a week, because you're always there. You're always available. Okay, and work is right there. You don't leave your home and go to an office. You maybe walk downstairs and go to an empty bedroom with a desk in it. So plan time off. Literally plan it in your schedule, in your calendar, to say, hey, I'm taking this day off, or I'm taking these certain hours off. You got to stay healthy. You got to stay sharp. You got to recharge your batteries. And then, I've got to tell you that, one thing that, and being very transparent, that I get into is that vicious cycle of never taking time off. And then having less time for my family, less time for my kids, less time for the things that'll keep me healthy, wealthy, wise, because that work is just right there. It's only a bedroom away, right? And so my advice is get a planner or use a digital device, whatever you do, your smartphone. Plan everything that's important to you and your family first, you and your kids, okay? Put your time with your kids in there, time with your spouse in there, put your workout time you're going to, invest in yourself with personal development. Put everything in there that matters the most to you, whether it's time to go to church or right now virtual church. Put everything in that calendar, okay? Now everything in your life is complete. That's why I say you can have it all if you plan for it. Everything in your life is complete at the point. Keep that wheel balanced, and then all the other white space in that calendar, fill it with HPAs, fill it with work to help you and your family get to the end of that yellow brick road, to your vision statement, whatever that is for you. Because I can tell you this, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Most people don't plan for success, and that's just simply why they don't succeed. So I hope that helps, Zarina. I appreciate you having me on here today. It's exciting to see this training, to be able to bring people in from all around the world multiple languages, and really to just share with people how to work from home and how to be successful from home. So hope this gave you some good tips, and I'll throw it back to you, Zarina.
Thank you so much. I loved everything you said. I was paying attention. Since I cannot be writing, I was like taking pictures of the screen, you know, of all of the points that you were talking about. But that reminded me, like, you know, when they say when you get on a plane, if you're about to crash, you always put the oxygen mask first before you do it for other people. So it's good that you say that you need to take care of yourself, sleep well, eat right, exercise, take care of your why, which is your family, to then, you know, really focus and grow your business. So that's amazing. And you know what is so funny, because now I feel every time I go to bed, I'm gonna hear your voice here saying, like, remember, get that calendar and write down what you need to do tomorrow. So thank you for everything you share, and say hello to your beautiful wife and family, and thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so now who wants to like shake it up a little bit? DJ Rankin.
Thank you so much, Zarina. We are back in the party headquarters, and I am just so excited that we have all come together. This event has been crazy incredible, and there is more to come. We have learned so much today. We felt and saw the vision of our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis. We were humbled and felt the love from our founders. And of course, we got the direction from our president, Katy Holt-Larsen of North America. We've learned time management today and how to prospect online with your business from Calvin Becerra. And right now, for the next 3 minutes, we're going to throw a dance party. And coming up right after I'm done, we are going to be giving away another Zen package to you. We are going to be announcing our lucky draw winner. Heading over here, what's up, Ronaldo? Checking in right now. He says, DJ Rankin, we are looking at the live stream. If you guys can head over to Facebook right now, drop your favorite event in the comment section right now so I can shout you out. I want to shout you guys out. So head over to facebook.com, Jeunesse Global North America, and write down your favorite parts of the event. Thank you so much, Nanchan. We are partying right now. I cannot wait to give away this next Zen package. And if you want to load up the title slide here, load up the title slide, because we are about to give it away. And in order to do that first, hold on one second. I think we need a drum roll, right? We got to do like we used to do at the live events with a massive drum roll. So let's get the drum roll rocking in 3, 2, 1. And the winner is, from the United States of America. Make some noise for Yoko Pulak from USA. Woo! Yeah. Let's go! All right, Zarina, take it away.
Yeah. Congratulations to the winner. So now we have, last but not least, an amazing human being. She's one of my mentors since day one. I simply adore this lady. She's the executive director of global field development. And one thing that I love is that since we share, like, her office is right next to mine, she gets to practice her Spanish with me. So I love it. Every time that we get together, we're like, blah, 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 in Spanish, and her team are like, come on. So Lucy is here to talk to us about, I mean, we have this amazing Jeunesse Live platform now, but she's here to tell us the other tools that Jeunesse has been working so hard to give you and to offer you to maximize and grow your business. How are you doing, Lucy?
I'm doing awesome. Let me see, what time is it here? But DJ Rankin just woke me up. So have your own little private dance party. Oh my goodness. So I'm doing awesome. So thank you so much, Zarina. And I do miss being next door to you. And probably my Spanish is suffering. So I need to start coming back to the office. So anyway, I'm here to talk to you tonight about technical tools. And it's all what's in the power of this phone. So we're going to go quickly through these slides. I know that it's been a long session. It's been magical. It's been awesome. But I want you to know about these tools without you having to go dig around in the back office by yourself. So next slide. We're going to talk about J Mobile. And if you haven't downloaded J Mobile, it is the very step anybody who is new and joins Jeunesse needs to do. The features are, you know, we communicate from corporate to distributors. Distributors can communicate, and they can also create mass emails that they can send out to their teams. So you can actually use your J Mobile so that you can upload your contacts as well. We send news alerts, the mailbox, everything is accessible from the touch of your fingers. And many of you might be using your laptops right now, but as soon as we go back into the real world, it'll be time to start working with your phone again, because you can take it everywhere. While you're dropping your kids off at school, you could be creating a contact list. You can sort, filter, there's multiple selection, and you can manage lots of different groups as well. But you know what's amazing about this? It's all free. Once you've paid your $29.95, you get to get this app for free, and there is no maintenance fee, just once a year. But that's your website, that's your shop, that's your ability to communicate. It is an amazing tool, and we just want to make sure that all of you out there are using this tool. Probably it's like anything, like when you buy a car, you really have no idea what all the bells and whistles of that car does, or your computer. But with this one, it has to do with your bonus, with your business, and it could really help you with all of the diamond vision and all that you heard the different leaders talking about today. Please get to know your J Mobile. Next slide. So here you can also track your business, which is a really fun thing to do. It's nothing better than looking at a chart and a graph and seeing it heading in the right direction. You can see how many customers you have, your distributors, you can see your ranks, you can see your cycles, you can see your commissions. So it's your business snapshot, it's your reports, it's your alerts, it's your views. You've got a customer menu, but let me tell you something that's new, and I'm really excited to bring this to you as well. It's the getting started. You see the little rocket there? It is the global training, which means for everybody who's new, it actually automatically populates for a brand new person who signs up in your business until they become executive. So they will have access, if we could go to the next slide, they'll have access to all of the tools that have to do with the company and the products, getting started. And then there's videos too, where you can go and you can see how to read your report, how to read your sponsor report. There's a very, very good video under the company. It's Scott Lewis introducing Jeunesse to everybody. And then we have a tour guide that takes people on a tour of corporate headquarters. Well, you can't fly into headquarters right now. So please use this video with Scott welcoming everybody and take the virtual tour, because it's a really awesome building. So you can still keep that going. And no matter where you live in the world, you can feel like you did a tour of the corporate offices. So that's the getting started, but we're not done yet. There's still more. So we have, let's go to the next slide. So our affiliates also, when they log into J Mobile, they have a different back office. It's not exactly, don't have everything that a distributor has with their J Mobile, but they can get in there and they can track their customers. They can sort and sift them. They can go to their wallet. They can go to their shop. They can order products as well. So we have something for everyone. So that's the power of the J Mobile. It's used by the affiliate and it's used by the Jeunesse distributor so that you can effectively run your business and you can take it anywhere. And we're not done. We also have we have all the tools to help you succeed as well with the marketing assets that are right there on the J Mobile app. And it's called Share Jeunesse. If you're actually on a laptop and you want to go and access them, you can just log into your back office and go through your Share Jeunesse as well. And everything you'll find there, videos. And then finally, there is another app that if you go to your app store, and the same place you went to download J Mobile, you can go there and download shop.jeunesse. And this is the customer app. So this is two purposes. The customer app is you as a distributor, you can log in with your own username and then you have access to all the products. So if you were sitting down and showing someone just the products, they could actually sign up on your website by saying, hey, I want the Luminous, and then you can take them through the checkout process. If you are already a customer, this is where the customers need this app. So for all of you, and I know that distributors have thousands of customers because we've seen them all in the system. So every single one of you that has a customer, you need to help your customers download this customer app. They can place orders. They can also see all their loyalty points. They can invite a friend. They can see whether they've gone gold. They can track their order. This app means that they can take it everywhere. And if they want to, place another order. They can do it on their phone as well. But what's great is we've now got to the point with this app where we can send push notifications to your customers as well. However, we need all of you distributors to get your customers to download the customer app. And it's just like if you love to go to Starbucks or anywhere like that, you download the Starbucks app. The same thing with this Jeunesse customer app. So 2 apps, J-Mobile and the customer app. Lots of goodies that we're bringing to you. We hope this is all part of when you sign up and you get your kit. This is all free for you after that. So please make the most of it and use it. And I hope that you'll be really successful with everything that's going on right now. Thank you so much, Zarina, and back to you.
Thank you, Lucy. I mean, that part, I love it because I've always been, I come from marketing. So, when we give all these tools to distributors and they call me all the time, where can I find this video? Where can I find the PowerPoint? It's all there at Share Jeunesse. And just so everybody knows, also at Share Jeunesse, we have video tutorials on how to download and use all of these apps that you're saying. So go out there. Now you have time, go in there and maximize, on all those resources. So thank you so much, Lucy. See you soon. Love you.
Okay, thank you. Bye, everybody.
So now I'm going to bring DeAndre Brown for some good news for somebody out there. What do you have to say, DeAndre?
Thank you, Zarina. Thank you very much. First off, you did a terrific job at hosting this event. It went wonderful.
Thank you.
Shout out to all our spectacular speakers. So at the beginning of this event, we announced our Jeunesse scavenger hunt. So drum rolls, please, for our winner. The winner of our Jeunesse scavenger hunt is Helen Chen. Congratulations, Helen. So write in that comment, make sure you send your username and we'll make sure your product is shipped out to you. Thank you.
Congratulations. She was really paying attention. That's great.
Yes, she was.
Well, hope to see you soon, DeAndre. Thank you so much. So right now, I want to remind everybody first, thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited that we're coming at the end of this amazing event. And even though it was so short, just know that we have been working on this platform for weeks and weeks and weeks. So we appreciate that everything run out smooth, but we want to remind you, we have the $1 sign up now. So you have no excuse to tell people to join the business now. They get all of these amazing tools that Lucy was just saying just for $1. So take advantage of that. It's going to be all the way until the end of May. And also the Diamond Vision. The good thing is that I recorded a Spanish training of the Diamond Vision with Lucy. DeAndre did the same in English, and I know we're going to be having one in Chinese. So be in the lookout on the Jeunesse Global North America Facebook page for that training, so you can really maximize on the business and earn up to $20,000. And then the next thing is where are we going to see all of you or connect next time? And that's going to be on this Jeunesse live platform. We have a Discover Jeunesse North America is going to be on the 19th of May from 7 to 9 p.m. That's where you're going to hear from the company, from the products, and from the compensation plan. So don't forget to mark that on your calendar, May 19th, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. And also, we're going to have the monthly call on this platform as well on the 1st of June. So remember to connect with us. And I want to finish with a quote I read the other day that said, when the situation is good, enjoy it. When the situation is bad, transform it. But when the situation cannot be transformed, transform yourself. So these are times that we cannot transform and change. So transform yourself, work on yourself, work on being somebody that just wants to help other people get empowered and show them the Jeunesse platform, share the love, share the product, and just be home, stay safe, stay healthy. So thank you so much for connecting with us. We love you. We're one team, one Jeunesse, one family. Good night.